fire in the heart of the fire, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go miss? Ay, how should we
Good day.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
What did they call that on?
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. The hat trick +1. 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him and feeding him. And next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
27 yards there, a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. DK Metcalf. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down inside.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to... And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 3-yard line.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Over over the middle, complete. That's Simmons. And they work this out past the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Ezekiel Elliott brought down by Nate Gehrig. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Complete to Jerry Jeudy.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Zeke going to get it on the option. Now the ball comes loose. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat for a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown!
Let's go, DK. Nice.
DK Metcalf. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And there, 27. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And now it's 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it.
Oh, let's go, Jarwin.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
So we've hit halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Eagles 20.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the 2nd half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And they must have seen something leading up. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The ball carrier
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Elliott again.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Brings up 3rd down, and
on 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
That's going to be caught by Judy. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
It's a big place in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Ooh, that should have been picked.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're playing man.
Back to throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Jerry Jeudy.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded just inside the 20. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big...
And as he throws and the ball is out, it's a live football. And the Eagles have recovered.
The quarterback on the keeper. Fumble on the play.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Elliott on 1st down to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The line of scrimmage.
He'll buy some time right. That's caught inside the 20. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Barnett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And he finds McLaurin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. On play action, they'll throw into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary, and that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just...
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. Your friend's smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what would help. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a shit.